You don't have two microphones. He's talking to both of them at the same time? We like the echo effect. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Nothing. Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Let me turn it off in my phone. What?
It keeps connecting to my AirPod.
Okay. Just going to your Bluetooth.
I did.
Good?
Yeah. I just started doing it. Yeah. It's fine. I'm not a very talkative person, so it's I'm more like AI than anything, you know.
I'm not sure, man. I mean, it seems like the mic's not working. It might be connected to hers again. Test, 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 test.
Okay, I really appreciate starting out with Pantera in the behind. That's always good.
Off with Nicholson, Bronson, and Bush. Babisetto and Neal on the defense. Going off these Raptors. Puck in on to Bronson. Bronson quick in on the face-off into the corner. Neal's going to take the puck and shut in right off the goalie's blocker. Excellent shot there by Neal. Nicholson picks it up in the corner. Trying to fight that out with Bush. Raptors coming off of the top. Nicholson providing back check, escorting him into the corner. Puck into the back of the net. Looks like we've got power in net. Puck out of the zone on Bush, and Raptors will dump it in and change. Puck out there on the referee, and then back over to Babisetto. Babisetto negotiating off the line. Back over to dump it in. Over to Drake. Smith out there. Bush on a shot. Bishop on a shot there. Another shot there. Allman hammering the puck in. Excellent opportunities there. We had a quick change also there. Smith, Allman, and Bishop in. Looks like both teams are going to be rolling things very quickly here with the short shifts, I hope. Smith on the face-off with Bishop and Allman. Puck in. Raptors on it. Getting away from that there. Puck in with Allman. Allman on the right-hand side. Going to follow it in behind the net. Smith looking for an outlet pass on the left-hand side. Didn't happen. And then puck comes out of the zone on the left. Raptors hammer the puck right over to the right-hand side. Phillips looking to push the puck out. A little bit of a mix-up there. Puck coming out in the corner over to the Raptors, and then Allman kicks the puck out. It doesn't come out of the zone. Back over to the Raptors back in the corner, looking for the puck at the top of the zone. Puck also shot by Raptors, saved by Power. Smith working in the corner. Puck back behind the zone. Nice defense there by Phillips in the back. Getting that puck out of there. Looking from the back, and here comes another hot shot off the corner. That was way off. Here comes Smith and Allman getting the puck out of the zone, and they're going to be charging in the right. Smith looking at the puck. Raptors take that one and get in the zone on the right-hand side. English in, and puck way over the net again. We'll see what these Raptors can do with the puck out of the zone. Quick changes all over the place. Here's another shot way off as well. Haven't seen a shot on net quite yet for the Raptors. I think they're just trying to calibrate things, and that'll be offsides. Face-off neutral zone. English and Thompson with Johnson, Prebbles, and Bavasoto on the back end. Johnson trying to get the puck out. Looks over to Thompson. Thompson pops it over. Puck over the left-hand side. English dumping the puck in. Raptors going to go to work on the forecheck here. Thompson in hard on him, and Johnson backing him up. Thompson with the pass right over to English. English shot in. Oh, saved by a goalie. Bavasoto with the save. Coming out. Another shot high. Oh, just misses the goalie barely. English with an opportunity to get that puck in, just barely off the goalie's pad as well. Raptors looking to come the puck in, skating it coast to coast, and we'll see what he tries to do on that. Puck off the side of the goal. Prebbles in on the back. Prebbles popping it into the corner. Over to English. English looking to get it out of the zone, and it will come out. Thompson providing some escort pressure. English popping it back out again, and Raptors having some issues. They'll try another change here. Johnson angling over the left-hand side, helping as well, and we'll see how that puck goes. Where'd that puck? Over the right-hand side. Nice defense there by the Raptors. Patrick's in on the play, along with Nicholson, and I'm guessing Bush is out there too at some point. Nope, Johnson's still out. We'll probably have Bush out and change in a little bit. Raptors kind of in there a little bit. The passing over into the corner, just trying to get a change. Puck out of the zone. Johnson will get a change for us. Patrick and Nicholson in on the pressure. Bush looking for the puck, hunching around. Good timing there. Dancing left and right. And then Raptors get it out on the right-hand side over to Phillips. Phillips looking for a shot or a pass in there. Dumps it into the opposite corner. We'll change over the left-hand side. That looks like that's an icing. And we will do an offensive face-off here for the Bears. Fast start here. 9:52 left in the first. Score 0-0. Changes have been fast and frequent for both teams. Brunson, Smith, and Bush out with Neal and Phillips. Face-off one. Neal will pop it over to the Raptors. Bounces over. Bush will pick it up. He'll dance over here. Bush picks up his own pass. Neal popping the puck in. Out of the zone. We're out. Bronson popping the puck in over here. Bush looking to pick it up. Still in the zone. There's some equipment out on the ice. Not sure what that is. Look, it's probably somebody's. There we go. Pass side to side from Bush to Bronson. Bronson shot just off the goalie. Raptors dump it in again. I saw interference there on Raptors, and we're going to have a power play here. Excellent opportunity there. Way to get that puck in. Raptors on a power play here. One of the Raptors wasn't paying attention, just had some interference there on one of the Bears as they were coming off the ice. Good opportunity here for the Bears here. 8:59 in the first period. Thompson, English, and Allman with Sousa and Bavasoda. English on the faceoff. English faceoff over to the side. Bears get on it, and then out of the zone, Allman regroups on the right-hand side, passing the puck in, looking for an opportunity there. Oh, just off the tape of Thompson. Thompson looking for a pass here. Back to English. English back over to Thompson. Over to Allman. And the Raptors intercept that puck in the neutral zone. Thompson coming in. No, I'm sorry, that's Allman over there to the right-hand side. English will keep that puck in, drop it off to Thompson. Thompson looking for a shot. See what we can get here. Just barely off. Back into the corner. Over to Bavasoda. Bavasoda, hard shot in on the goalie. Oh, that's just barely off. Great save there. As the Raptors coming hard over to the right-hand side. Got caught in the change here. Raptors bring it off again. Power with the save. Fast and furious here. 22 seconds left in the power play. 7:50 in the first. Bush and Smith are still out there with Nicholson. Face-off win. Out of the zone, actually. Smith in on the pressure. Bush pops it out of the zone. And then Nicholson on the puck also. Smith with a little bit more pressure, popping it into the zone. Hits the Raptors on the dump-in attempt. We'll do a face-off in the offensive zone. Same crew here with Smith, Nicholson, and Bush. Neal and Phillips in. Nicholson face off into the corner, over to Smith. Smith dancing with the puck, drops it over into the other zone. Bush in on the puck, trying to get that puck out. Heard a whistle. Not sure what that was, but another puck popped out. And then over to Nicholson. Nicholson gets tied up there, and puck over to the right-hand side in the Bear zone. Side to side on the right-hand side for the Raptors. Bush out on the high point, trying to cut that off. And then another back check coming in there by Bush as he comes over the right-hand side. Puck back in the corner. We'll see where this puck's going to go with Neal back there. Raptors just kind of looking top to bottom, and we'll ice that puck. 6:39 left in the first. No score. English and Johnson in with Thompson. English flashing it on this face-off. Raptors drop a puck in from the point, just off the left side. Puck back into the corner. Thompson out on that. A little bit of a deflection there. We'll see what happens here. Lots of dancing with the feet up there. Raptors get the puck in, but Bears are coming in on the left-hand side with English. He's looking at the shot right off the goalies. Excellent shot there by English. Coach screaming for the high guy to get out there so that we can have some space for Prebbles to pop it back into the corner. Thompson will pick up the puck in the left-hand corner. And then That'll be another icing. We can reestablish position over here in the offensive zone. Both teams changing with Allman, Bishop, and Smith, with Sousa and Phillips on the back end. Faceoff drops into the zone. Raptors dump it out. Raptors trying to get in on that, and then puck comes in. Smith collects that puck in the neutral zone, trying to get the puck back in deep, as coach says, and we'll get that into the corner. Sousa pops over to Allman. Allman looking for a shot. Good opportunity there by Allman. Just barely off the goalie. Raptors coming the other way. Allman able to collect that puck over to Smith. Smith looking again to get the puck deep. Smith pops it into the corner again, and he's going to pursue with Bishop right behind him. Allman in the same position with another shot. We'll see what we can do with this. Oh, barely off the side. Allman again with a shot. Allman poking the puck in over to Bishop. Just over the stick of Phillips, over to Sousa. Sousa looking at the red line and dumping the puck again. Allman now in on the forecheck. Phillips poking in there, and Bishop switching with him. Sousa over to Allman. Allman trying to dump that puck in. Slap shot coming in hard, and there's an opportunity. Bishop trying to angle this guy off here, and we've got the Raptors coming the other way with Neal. And Raptors miss the shot. Puck just kind of goes into the corner, and we'll see if this puck comes out. It does. And Raptors will try to regroup here as the Bears do a change for Nicholson, Bush, and Bronson. Bronson picked the puck at the blue line, intercepted by one of the Bears, and then into one of the Raptors, and they dump it into the corner for an icing. Fast pace again here, 0-0 score, 3:47 in the first. Nicholson on the faceoff again with Bronson and Bush. Neal and Babasota. Puck lost around the faceoff dot, and then the Raptors coming over way into the corner. Raptors looking to go low to high. Bears snuffed that out and are able to pop it out of the zone. Neal dumps that puck in. Looks like we're going to have icing going the other way. We'll do a face-off again in the Bears zone. Same crew with Bronson, Bush, and Nicholson. Prebbles came in with Babasota, I'm sure. We'll see a face-off here. Face-off tied up at the center, pops up to the point. Shot coming in on the goalie. Prebbles bats that away with a hand, then pops it out of the zone. Over to Bronson, kind of trips up at the blue line. Raptors will dump the puck in from the right point, rims around to the left-hand side in front of the goal. Bush takes the puck, toe drags to the right, and he'll be coming right to left and over to the left. Shot just over the goalie. Bronson pops it back over. Another shot right on the goalie. Raptors collect that puck as Bronson gives it over to Nicholson, and they're fighting over here at the red line. Raptors dump that puck in. It won't make icing as Prebbles pokes it out over to Bush. Bush will just dump it over to English. And then back over to Bush, who recollects at the center. Bush coming to the right-hand side. Looking for English again. That was a passing combination yesterday at a couple times. Preble's able to collect that puck, and Raptors going right to left on him. We'll see how we can handle this defense. Right off the pad save there. Excellent job. Bush coming the other way. He's looking over to Patrick. Shot coming over to English. English in the corner. Looks like we're on a power play here with Bush down in front of the net. And then we'll hear a whistle eventually. Bears on another power play. 1:37 left in the first. Score 0-0 still. Not sure what happened. I looked back. English was going after the puck in the corner, and Bush was in front of the goalie on the ice, so it's going to be a roughing. And referee calls a slashing. Smith and Allman with Thompson, Neal and Bavasota. Smith wins the faceoff back to Neal. Neal pops that puck in, deflected by Allman, and then it just kind of pops into the corner again. Neal's looking for another opportunity here, and puck comes over. Neal pokes it over. Nice stick lift there by Neal. And we're looking to regroup here and get the puck into the corner. Raptors find that puck again. Raptors also a shot on power. We're going to regroup here and give the puck over to the center. Raptors get the puck at the top again. Bears having a problem getting the puck out of the zone here. We'll see what we can do here, and looks like that's going to be a face-off again. Coach giving instructions on the passes on the outlet passes. Looks like there's been some miscommunication, so we're going to try this again. Sousa with Bavasota on the defense. Bush and Nicholson and Bronson out there. Pass over to Nicholson, just off the goalie's paddle. Could hear it smack. Sousa in over to a pass over to Bronson in the corner. Bronson looking up, seeing where he can go with this, dancing left and right behind the goal. Bronson back over to Nicholson to help him out, dropping off the puck, and Bush in the same corner. Looking for a pass out to Bavasota. Bavasota popping it out there, and then saved by the goalie. Five seconds left in the first. Power play has expired. We'll just play another 5 seconds here and maybe have a good face-off opportunity shot, and we'll start the second period. We'll see what happens. Referee instructing the positions of the defensemen as they're cheating. And face-off, and we'll see if Bush can get a puck on this, and then that's going to be the first period in the books. The 0-0 first period, lots of action, lots of change. Second period here. Face-off center. Smith, Allman, and Bishop. Face-off win by the Bears. Bavisoto pops that puck over to Bishop, over to the right-hand side, and collected up by the Raptors. Raptors coming in on the right-hand side. Hard shot on the goalie, and that's off the blocker. Bears looking to get the puck out here. Caught that back in the left-hand side. Bavisoto looking to get that out. Bavisoto skated across the blue line and shoot it into the back. Great dump over there to Bishop. Bishop picking up the puck right over to the Raptors, and then over back to the right-hand side again. Bavisoto, another shot, redirected down by Bishop, and just off the goal. Neal stepping up on that puck. Smith looking to pop the puck again. Back over to Neal. Neal dumping the puck again. Allman in pursuit on the right-hand side. And then looks like Raptors are just going to dump that one in for an icing. Patrick Bishop. And one other guy I can't see from this perspective, unfortunately. Along with Sousa and Phillips. Looks like that's Bush. Bush shot off the goalie into the left-hand side. Nicholson with the puck over there. Puck over to Sousa. Sousa getting a shot on goal. That's an excellent shot there. That'll be icing again. Excellent pressure. Sousa and Phillips in there on the back end. Bears are doing a good job of working that puck low to high back out to those defensemen for those shots. We'll set up again here. Nicholson on the face-off. Nicholson face-off went over to Bush. Poked over by the Bears, and the Raptors are off to the races, and there's a goal. Raptors 1-0. Nicholson on the face-off again, over to Peters. Phillips, over to Evan. Sousa, back over to the blue line. Phillips looking at the shot again. Puck coming in on Bush. Bush looking for an opportunity here. Right in the goal. Bush gets it right back for us. 1-1. Fast 5-hole goal there by Bush. Looked to me like Phillips had popped it into the zone. Not sure if it was collected on the left by Patrick or not. Over to Bush, and Bush just hammered it in. We'll do a face-off at center ice here with English, Phillips, Johnson, and Sousa. Bears getting the puck back in the zone. Looks like that's Thompson also. Johnson looking to pop the puck over and get it over the Bears. We're having like a neutral zone war here. Angling over to Powers, and then Thompson able to resurrect that, get out of the zone. We'll sit up here at the top again. Raptors looking to get the puck in the corner. We'll pursue. Defenseman will swap sides. Puck comes out to the top center. Save there by Power. Thompson in on the puck, left point. Another shot coming in, blocked by Phillips. Raptors establishing back to the top of the point. Cross-ice pass. Another shot coming in, blocked there by Sousa. Puck was loose, but we had a whistle. Face off here with Smith, Bronson, and Almond. Babasoto chasing the puck out of the corner. Preble's there to rescue and swap sides. Then Bronson over, Smith into the corner to help out with the defense. Bronson out, and that puck was out of the zone. Interesting shot coming in there. And then referee called the high stick on that one. I saw the puck out of the zone, but they whistled it anyway, so no harm, no foul. In this scenario, it'll help us because it'll push the puck all the way back into the Raptors zone with that high stick call. Same face-off crew. Smith, Almond, and Bronson. Prebles and Babasoto. Smith on the face-off. Smith wins the face-off to Babasoto. Rockets the shot right into the goal. That's how you do it. Woo! Bears 2-1. 11:28 left in the second. Lots of time left. This has been quite the slug match so far. We'll see the same crew out here with Smith, Bronson, and Almond. Babasoto and Prebles. Face-off win to the Bears. Smith takes the puck in, pops it over to himself on the left-hand side, and then Raptors collected. Bears will get out of the zone, pop it out. No icing. Almond fast on that puck with Bronson over to get that puck over. Somehow collects over to the Raptors, and they'll just smack the puck over into the zone on the left-hand side. Prevel's in pursuit with Almond on the left. Almond cross-ice pass over there to the left. Smith looking to get the puck over. Smith also in the zone, and then Babasoto will pop it over. And we'll see if we can get this puck over the red line. Bronson again with the pass. Smith looking at the opportunity, and then that's going to be a diving, or what are we calling here? Tripping perhaps, not sure. That was an unfortunate situation, but Bears will be on the PK here. Wrong place, wrong time, but that's the way it goes, and Bears will be on the penalty kill here with Nicholson, Bush, Babasoto, and Neal. Face-off won by the Bears into the corner. Bears will pursue it. Babasoto out there, and Nicholson will have a 2-on-1. Collecting right to left, he's got Bush with him. Nicholson pops it off the goalie right into the corner to buy some extra time. Taking 17 seconds off the clock. Bears recollecting back in our zone as the Raptors come in from the point. Pushing the Raptors over to the corner, up to the top, to the right-hand side. Bears establishing their box. Neal on the left-hand side with Nicholson. Bush on the right-hand side with Babasoto. Bush intercepts that puck. Goes right through them, and we'll be knotted up here 4-on-4. Bush drawing a penalty there with the excellent opportunity coming through the center with the steal. Face off in the Bears offensive zone now. We'll take Neal and Babasoto with the same crew with Nicholson and Bush. Face off into the corner for the Bears. Nicholson in pursuit around it. Raptors over to the blue line, and they just dump it away. So we'll just call icing and try that again. 12 seconds off the clock for that one. face-off opposite side. Nicholson on the puck, wins the puck, back over to Neal, bobbles and hops over a stick. He dumps it in the zone. That was icing, but I think the Raptors touched it before it got over there, so it was called off. Nicholson flashes over to the right-hand side into the corner. We'll switch places with Bush over there. Bush will try to pick up the puck along with Nicholson, and then Raptors are just kind of skating around in their own defensive zone for a little bit, seeing how, testing the skills of us to be able to handle them. D pass over there over to Thompson. Thompson came in for a change. Thompson a shot on goal. Puck comes out over to Neal, then dribbles out over to the zone, over to Bush. Bush looking left to right. Bush another shot, hard off the shot. Right out of the zone, back over to Babasoto. Babasoto looking to angle these guys off here. Shot off Power's right-hand pad. Back over to Bush. Pass over to English. English looking at Thompson, trying to dump that puck in. And then caught up at the red line. English again. He's going to dump that puck in finally so Babasoto can change. Sousa comes in on the right-hand side. Puck over to English, back into the corner. Puck over to English again. Puck again. And that's a goal! Excellent three-man work there. Right in front of there with Bishop over to from English. What a passing clinic they had put on in that particular. That was awesome. Thompson established in the right-hand corner, was passing back and forth with English 2 or 3 times. Then finally when Bishop flashed over to the left-hand side, he was on the goalie's opposite side, just tapped it in. We'll do a face-off at center here, 3-1, 8:01 in the second. Smith with the face-off win over to Phillips, over to Bishop, right-hand side. Phillips again had an opportunity to pass it, and then looks like the Raptors will get kind of tied up there. Take it into the corner with Sousa. Sousa hacking at him in that corner as well. Raptors trying to look over into the corner, and then Phillips pocking the puck up again over to Smith. Allman over there for Powers to intercept. Puck back over to the same corner right in front of the goalie. Not sure. And then Smith trying to cut him off at that corner. Right off the post. Raptors trying to get something back going. Raptors furiously throwing the puck around. Smith is just going to hammer that puck, trying to get out of the zone. So does Bishop. Puck out of the zone finally. Smith picks it up, trying to get out of the zone. That's going to be offsides. Raptors had us hemmed in there for a little bit with a few good opportunities, and the Bears were able to muscle their way out of that one. 3-1 Bears, 7:01 left in the second. Changing up the crew here with Bush, Nicholson, and Bronson. Prebbles and Babasoto on the left-hand side. Shot off the goalie's mask. Babasoto looking to pass it out of the zone and just get it to the red line, get it deep, coach says. Almost deep, that's pretty good. And then Babasoto again over to Nicholson. Patrick's in there, not Bronson. Patrick and Nicholson over to Bush. Bush looking at the puck on the left-hand side. Shoots that shot into the right-hand side as Nicholson is in pursuit. Prebbles knocks that puck over to the left, and Bush will be in pursuit with Babasoto. Nicholson out there to help Prebbles also. There's a goal. Raptors fighting back. Puck was going left to right in front of the goalie. That one was hard to track with all the screens in front. We are 3-2 Bears still. 6:09 left in the second. Bears taking a few extra seconds to get our crew out there. taking some instructions from Coach on positioning. So we've got Johnson, Smith, and Allman with Neal and Phillips. Face-off win by the Bears. Smith takes it over the left-hand side, trying to fight the puck in there. Unsure of the call, and I'm going to see a hook. So Raptors will be on the power play here. Johnson and Allman on the face-off here with Neal and Phillips will switch out with Sousa. Face-off win into the corner. And then puck comes out here. Raptors looking for a passing opportunity, and just kind of over the left-hand side. Pass still coming out. There's a goal, tied it up. Tie game. Face off again from the center with Smith, Johnson, and Allman. Bavisoto and Phillips. Smith on the face-off. Face-off comes over to the Raptors. They pop it out of the zone themselves. Allman in on it. Allman on the right-hand side. Slap shot off the goalie. Right to the right-hand side. Shot off the goal, just off the tip there. Smith keeping the puck in. Johnson over on the right-hand side, over to Bavisoto. Bavisoto looking to pop that puck out of the zone. Allman in pursuit over the left-hand side. Raptors will just dump it in. Smith looking at the puck over to Allman. Allman looking to get the puck out. We're going to call icing there. Unless it's touching somebody, they wave that one off. Smith in on the face-off. Smith over again. Over to Allman. Allman looking to smack that one in. Again, another shot. Another shot. Puck off the back of the goal. Raptors falling down. Nicholson with an opportunity there over to Johnson. Puck falls down. Soto is out there with one of the Raptors, pokes the puck away. And there's an opportunity out to the left-hand side of the goalie. We'll see Bronson over to Bush. Bush with the one-on-one. Toe drag over the left-hand side. Bush gets hammered in front of the net, no call. Still looking at an opportunity here with Bronson and Bush on the left-hand side. That puck in the zone. Phillips stands up and keeps the puck out of the zone. We'll get on the sides here. Bush over to Johnson. And then over to Bavisoto. Bavisoto passes that puck in. We'll see Bronson dump this puck in. Toe dragging left to right, passing over to English, who came in, and then the pass was intercepted. Bush looking again over to having a shot opportunity, and then that comes back over. Raptors will come back in from the top. Phillips and Bavisoto in pursuit. English pops that puck out, and then back over to the corner. Raptors will just step in the front. There. Phillips looking at Bronson again, and we'll see what we can do with this puck here. Another puck puck in on the opportunity, and goalie saves that one right in front of English. 3-3 tie. 2:33 left in the second. English on the faceoff with Thompson. And Bishop face off into the corner. Raptors try to pop it out. Hops over the stick. And Neal over here to rescue it. Neal gets hauled down. No call. Neal on his knees, popping the puck around. We'll see what these guys can do with it over in the corner. Neal out on him, trying to get his puck back. And then we've whistled play dead. So puck's being pulled out of the zone. Not really sure of the reason. English and Bishop with Thompson face off to the red line. Raptors dump the puck in. Neal popping the puck over to the goalie, over to Neal again, over to English. English, puck over to the right-hand side. English again with the puck. English taking the puck out of the zone. Bishop looking to intercept that one over to the right-hand side. Raptors passing the puck left and right over to Sousa. Sousa getting the puck out here, and the Raptors will kick it out of their own zone to the top. Raptors slow to change. Back over to Sousa. Sousa with some time, able to pop it over the left-hand side, over to Bishop. Bishop looking for an opportunity in the corner. Puck coming in over the left, and looks like Thompson will gather that puck and get it out. Raptors, that's a nice offsides. We'll do a face-off at center on that one for the intentional offsides. Allman and Smith and Patrick out with Babasoto and Neal. Face-off win over to Babasoto. Babasoto looks up, passes over to his D partner. Neal pops that puck out, and I'm guessing that hit the referee. Face-off in the Raptor zone for some reason. Smith face-off win to Neal this time. Neal passes over to Babasoto. Babasoto out to Allman. Allman on the right-hand side, trying to pass it in, but it pops off one of the Raptors. Allman keeps the puck, passing it out over to Patrick. Patrick looking for an opportunity to shoot. Intercepted there by the Raptors. Smith over there into the corner of the right-hand side. Over to the left-hand side with Patrick. And that'll be offsides. Raptors tried to bring the puck into the zone. They fumbled it with the back-checking Bears, and then they overran the puck. It's a strange bounce off the... That should have been out of bounds, but apparently the refs didn't see where it bounced. Allman pokes the puck over the right-hand side. He's got a one-on-one here. Out into space. Oh, right at the goal. And then shot right at the Bears will start here the third period with Nicholson, Bush, and Johnson. Face-off wins over to Johnson, and then battling with the puck at the middle of the ice. Bears pop it over to Raptors, and then it's back over to the corner where Nicholson will chase it up. Bush over to Bavasoto. Bavasoto leaves it. He's going to lead in on the charge here with Johnson. Excellent pass over there. Intercepted, though. Another shot in with the Bears. Puck, is that out? No. Puck over to Bavasoto, still in the corner with Johnson. And then Bears are fighting to get back into the positions. Bavasoto's still over there in the corner. And Neal will chase after that puck into the corner. No icing. Or it is icing. Didn't see a hand up, so they whistled that at the last second. We'll try this again over in the Raptors zone with English, Bronson, and Thompson. Sousa and Phillips on defense. Bears looking for a good opportunity here. Let's start this third period outright. Thompson collects the puck in the corner. Thompson looking for an opportunity to pass out. Thompson on the corner. Shot right out on the goalie for a save. Thompson had time, picked his opportunity. We'll try from the left-hand side here. English with a face-off win over to Johns. Out of the zone over to Sousa. Sousa looking to pass the puck in. That would be offsides. Bit of a confusion there on the face-off. Kind of came out, and then we chased it out of the zone, and Sousa danced around until the Bears were trying to get on sides again and just ran out of time. We'll try a third face-off here. English again with another face-off. Thompson comes in to rescue the day. And then Thompson again on the right-hand side running into the goal. And then puck over to the right-hand side with Sousa. Thompson again on the puck. And then we have an opportunity here, the left-hand side. Bronson on the puck on the left. Bronson dancing left and right. Bronson drops it off to Thompson. Thompson over to the other side. Drops it back by English, intercepts that puck over to Bronson again. Bronson working hard. Bronson looking for a passing opportunity over to Sousa. Over his stick. All the way into the Bear zone. Sousa will chase that puck around. Over to the right-hand side, hoping to get that puck out, and it does. English drops it out over again. In pursuit. At center ice here. Looks like Nicholson and Bavasoto battling as well. Nicholson again trying to pop the puck out. And we'll call that one icing too. We'll have a face-off in the Bear zone. Smith, Allman, and Thompson come in. Neal and Bavasoto on defense. Smith, face-off win over to Thompson. Thompson pushes the puck out of the zone. Thompson in on some pressure here. Over the right-hand side. Down into the corner. Puck up high. Shot right in off the net. However, Power just says, I'm going to save that one, and we'll try another face-off. Same crew on the face-off. Smith wins the puck back into the corner. Collected by the Bears on the right-hand side. Over to Bavisoto. Bavisoto skates that puck out. Trailer happens, and then Allman comes over to keep the puck out of the zone. Raptors trying to dump the puck in. They were offsides. So Allman just takes the puck in, and puck coming back in again. Smith provides some pressure at the point. Puck over to the right-hand side, collected up by Neal. Passed over to Thompson. Thompson's going to dump the puck in and comes back off the left-hand side. Raptors the center again, and we're just battling left and right. Back over to Allman. Allman will dump the puck in. Allman falls down and then comes back over, and English came in, chasing the puck, getting some angling off here. Bush came in as well. Sousa snuck in beside me. Bears keeping the puck in the zone here, and then the Raptors pop it out. Looking for a fast change here. Bush out. He gets hampered up, and then the Raptors, out of frustration, smack that puck. There will be a power play here for the Bears. 7:05 left in the third, tie game 3-3. Bronson and Nicholson join Bush with Neal and Bavisoto. Nicholson wins the faceoff to Bush, fires it right on net, and it's a save. We'll set up again. Again over to the right-hand side into the corner. Raptors will try to get that one out over to Neal. That was a offsides. Okay. We'll go to the center. Face off over to the corner. Face off by the Raptors, and then we'll take it into the corner again. Over to Bavisoto, over to Bronson. Bronson falls down and then allows Nicholson to come in. Nicholson left to right. Nicholson with the puck. Nicholson behind the goal. Nicholson looking for a pass out to Bavisoto. Bavisoto a shot over to the behind the goal. Bush with the puck over to Bronson. Bronson looking at Neal. Neal looking for a shot. Right over to the goalie into his glove. Bounces out. Back over to Bavisoto. Bavisoto looking to dump that puck in again. Over to Bush. Bush looking for an opportunity. Right off the side of the goal. Bush again with the puck. Bush again right through the legs of Neal. We'll regroup here back in the zone. 22 seconds left in the power play. Bavisoto looking to pass the puck up here. Bavisoto pass over to Smith. Smith dumps it in the zone into the corner. Shot off the side of the goal. Over to Bronson. Bronson popping it into the corner again. Smith on the loose again. Opportunity on the left-hand side. Smith on the left-hand side over with Neal, and the Raptors get the puck out. 5-on-5 is back here. Neal back over to Allman. Bush who came in, sorry. Bush will get thrown into the corner here as well. Bronson providing some angling here. Gets the puck out of the zone. Bush shot right off the goalie's mask. Smith into the corner. Falling over the puck of Spencer. Back over to Smith. Raptors throw the puck out onto the left-hand side again. And then looks like the Bears will collect that puck on the left-hand side with Bronson. Bronson giving it over to Johnson. And sorry, that was Bronson again in the corner. Alm on the left-hand side. Smith on the right-hand side for pressure. Still in the corner here. Allman causing all kinds of confusion over there. Raptors get the puck over the left-hand side, and then now they're in the zone, trying to establish some pressure as their defensive changes happen. Puck coming out to the top of the corner, intercepted there by Thompson. Thompson going to the left. Thompson with Allman on the right-hand side. Thompson stops at the top. Shot over to deflected by the goalie. Allman with an opportunity there with an excellent shot, angling him off. And the puck comes over to the left-hand side with Nicholson angling him off. An excellent opportunity there with Allman dumping the puck in. And we'll just catch our breath here. Non-stop action. Spencer Phillips popping the puck over to Nicholson. Nicholson looking to come over to the left-hand side. What a pass. What a shot. Oh, and it's just barely off the goalie there. Sousa stopping that puck at the left point. Over to Nicholson getting manhandled in the corner. We'll see Allman in there with him. Allman digging the puck out. Allman digging the puck out over to Bush. Over to the left-hand side. Puck gets rubbed off there. Sousa looking at the puck. And then that shot is collected by Power. Non-stop action here. 3:03 left in the third. Score 3-3. We'll change up here with English Smith. Smith winning the face-off into the corner. Babasota picks it up, passes it up over to English, over his stick. Smith takes that puck. Just knocked down on the play in the zone. Bush comes back to back check. And then we'll have some theatrics in front of the goal. Babasota picks up that puck in the corner. Over to Smith. Pops it over to Bush. Bush looks to get that puck in on the zone. Lots of action here. 2 minutes left. Excellent save there by Power. Referees are letting them play a little bit here, which is good to see at the end of this game. 2:12 left in the third. Still tied up 3-3. Come out. I think I see Thompson, Nicholson, and Allman. Babasota and face-off winner by the Bears. We'll see Thompson take it across the red line and dump it in over to Nicholson. Bears over the line, collected up by the Raptors. Thompson grabs it in, shut it down, Power off the goalie's pad. Puck in behind the zone. Allman providing some distraction there. Nicholson getting the puck out. Soda in the corner as well. Nicholson popping that puck out, and we will just do a nice 1:26 left in the third. English and Bush on a face-off with Baviso and Neal. Neal coming in late. Looks like we're going to have a timeout on the other side. Face-off. 1:05 left in the third. Face-off win by Smith. Pops out over. Raptors just shooting the puck left and right. Puck magically comes right in front of Power. However, he's able to wrestle that puck out. Puck in the right-hand side again. Trying to force it out. Neal with the puck right in the center back check. Neal also there with the puck. And then turning around in on Smith. Smith popping the puck out of the zone. Bush in pursuit. Bush snuffs him off. English pops the puck over. Smith over to pop the puck out again. And then the Raptors going to go D to D and dump it in. That'll see Bavisoda pick up on the left-hand side. Puck popped in the center. That is unable to do anything with it. Shot again over to the left, and then we'll see what happens here at the end. That's the end of the third. So overtime rules here. 9-minute 3-on-3. We'll take a minute. We'll set up for this 3-on-3 happening here in just a few minutes. Overtime is fun in playoff hockey. So overtime rules, like I said, 9 minutes 3-on-3. Looks like we'll see Bush, Nicholson, and Mavasota for the Bears. Whittier, Peters, and Marini for the Raptors. 3-on-3. Face-off center here with Nicholson. Nicholson wins the puck over to Bush. Bush takes the puck in. He's looking for an opportunity already. And then Raptors muscle the puck out. Peters looking to come in on Mavasota. Mavasota muscles him out of the way. Mavasota gets the puck in the corner. However, looks like the Raptors going to pop that puck out of the zone, waiting on their other teammate to get out. Mavasota in, shot off the goalie. Bush collects that puck. He's looking for an opportunity here. Shot off the side of the goal, hoping for Nicholson to collect. Nicholson over to Bush. Bush over to the side of the goal. Bush in on the goal as well. Looks like they're just going to drop that puck off, and then Nicholson will change. They just dropped the puck off. Allman in with Mavasota. Smith holding up on the puck. Smith picking up the puck over to the side. Smith popping the puck out of the zone. Raptors coming in and again. Another shot coming in off the side of the goal. Right over to Mavasota. Oh, excellent opportunity there for the Raptors. They're able to get out of that. Allman picks up the puck, gives it over to Mavasota. Smith looking with the puck. Back over to Allman. Smith passing over to Allman. Smith in the zone. Smith keeping the puck, passing it back. That'll be offsides. We'll do a face-off here. Team's just looking to catch their breath here. It's 9 minutes running clock. Smith with a face-off over to the side gets knocked down by the referee. However, Mavasota collects that over to Smith, and then puck is out of the zone. That'll be icing unless Mavasota can get to it, which he does. Mavasota's taking the puck. I know he's thinking about just skating this one in, which I think is a good idea just to keep that puck. Puck over to Smith, goes beside him, and then we'll just kind of keep that puck on icing. Nicholson and Bush come in now. And Ironman Mavasota is going to stick it out. Still running clock here with 6:10 left. Nicholson will take the face-off. Nicholson wins the face-off over to Bush. Bush behind the net. Passes over to Nicholson. Nicholson drops the puck off for Bush. Bush over to the left-hand side. Bush getting angled by the referee. Bush passing over to Nicholson, and he's out of the way. And then that'll be an offsides right at the blue line. 5 minutes, 36 left, running clock. We'll do a face-off here in the neutral zone. Nicholson into the zone. Raptors collect that puck. Raptors coming in on the left-hand side. And Mavasota looking to angle him off. Losing the puck is the Raptors. Mavasota popping the puck over to Bush. Bush over across the blue line with Nicholson behind him. Puck over into the right-hand side. Looks like Mavasota will collect that puck. Over to Nicholson. Nicholson looking to come over, back over to Mavasota. Mavasota back to Bush. He taps that puck to avert icing. Bush is looking to change with Allman coming in, as well as Smith again. Raptors collecting in the zone here. Looking to come in as quickly as they can. Raptors just circling around with 4:26 left in the game. Smith angling the puck off into the corner. Smith picking up the puck. Going over to the left-hand side. Smith with Allman on his left. Smith over here. The pass. Popping it into the goal. Oh no, that's out. Raptors just dropping it off into the corner. That'll be icing. 3:54 left in the third. In the overtime right here. Still running clock. Face off in the Bears zone. Allman, Smith, and Babasoto here. Smith with the face-off win. Back to Babasoto out of the zone. Smith on his knees reached forward and found the puck and gave it back over to Babasoto. Babasoto looking to run the puck in. Babasoto on the right-hand side. Babasoto dumping the puck in. Raptors able to get onside. Smith able to pop the puck over. And then looks like the Raptors get the puck out with Allman coming in on the right. Allman looking to find a partner. And I think he's watched enough playoff hockey to know what to do here. Puck right back over to Thompson to take his breath. And we've got 2 minutes, 39 seconds left. Back to Allman, and then we'll see if he can collect that puck. Back to Babasoto, back to Allman. Allman back over to Thompson. Thompson, puck right over his stick. He'll angle him off and get that puck over. Allman to Thompson. Thompson looking for an opportunity over here with English coming in. Over to Babasoto. Babasoto with the quick stick over on the right-hand side. Puck out over here as well. Shot off the goal. Back over to English. English looking to just take control of this puck and give it over to his buddy. Babasoto will stick lift and get him out of here. And then looks like Allman get the puck back over to English. English on the left-hand side, over the right-hand side, into the corner, gets hammered into the boards, no call. That would be offsides. 1 minute, 30-second left in the overtime. Non-stop action left and right. We've got Nicholson, Sousa, and Bush on the ice. We'll do one more, do a face-off over here. Neutral zone face-off after that offsides. Win by Nicholson. Nicholson puck over to the right-hand side. Nicholson over here. Shot off the goalie's pad. Back over to the Sousa, still in the zone. Back over to Nicholson. Nicholson looking over at Bush. I could see it. Back over to Sousa. Sousa shot on the goal. And that's a goal! There we go, Sousa! Woo! That's an overtime win. Spectacular. Well, there's some happy bears right there. Sousa had